Hello, my name is Susan. I am 58, a size 22, sometimes a size 24, and I'm 5'4" tall. And today's haul is from New Look. I know, very different background, isn't it? I'm not sure which order these videos are going to be going up. I am going to be vlogging my holiday because yes, this is a holiday static. I am in North Wales and I'm having a lovely time. Literally, as I was walking up the driveway to get it in my van and to leave, the delivery driver turned up. So there I was on the driveway going, oh, shall I take it back in, or I've got to unlock the door and take it back in, or I'll just bring it with me. I'm here all on my own and I just love talking to you. So this is a haul from New Look. Let's get trying it on. First item. I will have to put all the prices on the screen. Although they've come with New Look labels on, there's no prices on any of these items and there's no invoice in the bag. Somebody asked why I never provide you with links to different items. And to be quite honest, it's because it is so much work for me. You can go on the New Look website and you can type in camel coat and I'm sure it will come up. Bought this in a size 22. That is rather fabulous, don't you think? I'm loving it. Really, really loving it. Picky, the sleeves are too long for me. Let me just push them back there. I think if I wanted to keep them there, I'd have to put a little stitch, but I think that looks better tucked back than if I was to fold them forward, shall I say, and then you can just see that lining. Yes, they need to go here, just makes it look so much smarter. Pockets are stitched down, but they are true pockets. It's a good length on me. It's coming to my mid shin. Forgive me if you can't see the bottom. I'm just going to put you down just a little bit more. Let's hope. Yes, hopefully you can see the bottom. It's a good length on me. I've only got this over the top of a little t-shirt because I'm in my casual comfies here. But I think I could get a jumper underneath without too much of an issue, and I think I would need to fill it out because it seems to be very, very generous over the bust. Only one button. You don't put this coat on for warmth because you would want several buttons, and I don't know. I'll have to try it on with a jumper because I feel it might be verging on just a little bit too big. But with that one button, you're certainly going to get a draft going up. It's a fabulous coat. Don't quote me, the price will be on the screen. I think it was about £50. And it is a fabulous neutral sort of taupey colour in this soft felt-like wool. I've no doubt that the wool composition will be minimal. Got a lovely sort of gold taupey lining, extra button, which I always think is a good quality item. Yes, as predicted, 100% polyester, but that does not minimise the fact that this is a fantastic smart coat. I wish we had touchy vision because this is so super soft and snuggly. You would get no itch from this. It is a crew neck black jumper and a size 22. A while ago I was complaining about a cardigan that I had bought from Asda that had bobbled really, really badly, and this jumper reminds me of that cardigan. It's got that super soft sort of shiny consistency that the cardigan had. There's also a thread hanging up there. This is 55% polyester and the rest is acrylic. And somebody said in the comments, stay away from acrylic because that is what makes it bobble. So I'm not keen on this jumper at all, I must be honest now. It's a good fit, size 22, sleeves too long, but in this woolen fabric I don't mind turning those back. It feels super comfortable, excellent fit. Now I'm wearing all black so you can't see the difference, and my t-shirt is doing the job of hiding my belly in these rather tight jeggings, but I can feel, I think this would be coming up too close for me. A super fit. Generally I just would have liked a little bit longer. Let's put the coat back on and then I can see if I feel that the fit of the coat perfect. I can still do it up really well. It's got lots of slip room. That lining there is just making sure it's gliding over the top of this jumper. Can do it still up with ease. So yes, I'm confident now that the coat is a good fit with or without a jumper. Plaid, houndstooth, check, whatever you would like to call it, trousers are very in this year. Black, white and grey, check there, but that added little feature of these lines down the side. Really nice elasticated waist with a working draw cord. Pockets, oh dear, said the awful word, haven't I, pockets, because I've been having so much trouble with pockets. A stay in place stitch down the front, and they go to quite wide legged. And holding them in the light there, suddenly realised they've also got a very fine line of camel. Yes, I certainly seem to have my head screwed on when I was doing this order to make a cohesive outfit. I'm going to put these on with the jumper and the coat. Let's see how that all looks. Okay, sorry about the angles. I know my head is cut off, but I can't get the full length of the trousers without doing that because I'm limited to the width here. Okay, the trousers. Oh, it's always the way. Fit really nicely around the waist. The pockets aren't gaping, and I thought that was really nice. They're lined and they're deep. I feel it's fitting me very flatteringly across the tummy here. Slightly big on the bottom. You know that's always going to be my gripe with wide leg trousers. I think the problem is I like this stripe, but my word, they're really wide legged at the bottom. When I put them on, I felt like I needed to go to a Northern Soul disco, that flared 1970s. The stay stitching down the front is really nice, and I think it also sort of elongates me and makes my legs slimmer, or would do maybe if the fact that they weren't too big. These are a size 22. I think I would be tempted to size down to a 20. What that will do to this fabric here that I want so that it skims down over the tummy, I'm not sure. There would only be one way of finding out, and that would be to order. As I predicted, I think I'm getting away with it because I've got this excess fabric here for this jumper, but if I was to be wearing anything tight, I think it's just too cropped. I would prefer it to come just down a little bit longer. So if the acrylic hadn't done it, certainly the length means that I'm not interested in keeping this jumper. It works. The camel coat with just that delicate camel fleck in the trousers, a dark underneath. I think it would work if the trousers were a better fit on me. Hopefully I'm on the right lines and I can find or downsize in these trousers to get some that do fit me a little bit better. You know I want a waistcoat. No, you're going to get so sick to death of me trying on waistcoats. I told you it was popular this year. Plaid, houndstooth, check, whatever you would like to call it. This has got some stretch to it. It's unlined at the back. There is lining to the front in a stretch polyester. Brown and white check. And then it's got these really gorgeous big sort of hammered rock buttons that go down the front. It goes all the way. I tried on a waistcoat the other day that had that V at the front and I could see my tummy underneath, and I wasn't very a big fan of that look. Bought this in a size 24. You know why? I'm finding all the waistcoats are gaping across the bust, but then often they're too big here. I'm not sure I've got anything to try this on with. I'm going to have a look and see what I bought in my holiday wardrobe to go with this. But yeah, you can see where I was going with all these browns. I love this waistcoat. Bit of a secret here. I didn't bring any shapewear with me because, of course, I got caught on the driveway. I didn't anticipate filming a haul whilst I was away. So I think with some shapewear, it will give me a much more smoother silhouette underneath. It is pulling just a little bit here. I've teamed it with some wide leg jeans, and I think with a pair of dark chocolate trousers, this would look stunning. These buttons, beautiful, and I can see there's a slight gape and pull here too when I get up close to the camera. Hopefully a more supportive bra and some shapewear would sort that out, but in a size 24 I haven't got the wings here. Those armholes are fitting absolutely perfectly. I can tell it is clinging over the back there. Again, something that shapewear would sort out. You are seeing the true Susan today without my shapewear, but I'm still loving it even without the shapewear. It's coming down to a really nice line on me. I feel that tummy line is protected, but I don't feel it's drowning me because of the fitted silhouette. Loving this waistcoat. I think finally I found the waistcoat that I've been looking for, and what's even better, it's bang on trend in this brown checked pattern. Beautiful. You know I'm a fan of a check shirt, and I could not resist it because this is bang on trend in that burgundy colour. It's got black lines and white lines, but I actually feel you could get away with it with navy. Bought this in a size 22, and I particularly like the look of it because I'm finding these shirts look too oversized on me. They are supposed to be oversized, but when you put an oversized shirt on somebody that's trying to compensate for bigger areas, it's just too big on the shoulders or whatever. But looking at this one, I didn't feel it was too oversized and particularly not too long. If you watch my Asda haul, you'll see what I mean by the oversized look. Long sleeves, lovely placket actually with a shape there, buttons all the way down the front, and it is in classic lumberjack sort of flannel cotton. Picked this up in a size 22 and I can't wait to put it on. Love, love, love. Can you see what I mean? The difference that it fits, but it does not look oversized on me. I can do the buttons up. I've got a t-shirt on underneath, and that's how I would usually wear it. I would usually wear it open over the top of a t-shirt, but you can see it fits me perfectly. Even the sleeves, they've got the look without it being ridiculously looking oversized. And I can imagine that somebody who's a size 12 would buy this size when they want the overlook size, but when there's a plus size and they're trying to get the overlook, I don't know, they just don't get the fit right. It's a beautiful shirt, airing on just a little bit too masculine for me though. I certainly look like I've pulled on the boyfriend's shirt, don't I? And I think that's probably the look. Can you see how it is hiding my tummy line here? Then I've got this flattering up down V there, and then it goes down, covers my bottom, but it doesn't come to my knees, which is so often an issue for me with shirts. I've got it on with a navy t-shirt and my tracksuit bottoms that were from Morrison's. So thank you for watching me in my unusual circumstances, and hopefully I've got the camera angles as best as I can. Like I said, I'm very limited for space, and well, I've never really got an aesthetic background, have I? But hopefully you've enjoyed watching me come to you from North Wales this time. Please subscribe, thumbs up, hype, comment down below. Most important of all, please just come back and watch me again. Goodbye for now.